Hi everyone, you all are watching video clips of my back, lat focus, shoulders and biceps workout from tonight. Teena Nathany had a follow-up question about low box squats. She wants to know how to incorporate them into her training routine. Without getting into specifics about her training, the first thing I would do is to find the right height of the box and then get the box. I don't suggest super deep low box squats where your butt is basically at the same point as your regular squat, because not only does it seem to defeat the purpose of the low box squat, but you will reach a limit weight on it fairly quickly. You need wiggle room to get super strong on this, and dropping down to the floor is not your best bet. On the other hand, if you use a very high box, then it is no longer a low box squat. So by definition, you need it to be low, but you shouldn't have it super low. So find your sweet spot. Next, get the box. You have a lot of options on the table. You can get a carpenter to build you the right box. You can order one from Rogue or Elite FTS. You can stack objects up to get the height you desire, and you can even stack bumper plates. Now keep in mind that we aren't talking about low box squats from an ambiguous perspective or from a general strength type perspective. We are discussing maximal strength where we want to get super strong on low box squats. So you have to give this movement the respect it deserves, and you should probably give it a separate day in your training. One of the beauties of not having a weekly training schedule is that it allows you the flexibility to experiment with new training ideas. So hit the pause button on your current training and take a day to just play around with low box squats. And by the way, this same principle applies to just about any big movement that you want to train maximally. So get to the gym and start practicing your technique on low box squats. 2 sets of 1 to 3 reps and bump up the weight every set or as and when you desire. Once you get to a big enough weight that makes you happy, call it a day. Next cycle, come back at this and begin with 10 to 15% more weight as your starting point. For example, and I'm going to throw out some numbers, but I'll try to keep it brief. Do a couple of sets with the bar, and then start adding 5 pounds or 2.5 kilos to the bar each set, and keep the reps between 1 and 3. Assume you stick to these parameters and you get to 100 pounds or 45 kilos, and at this point you call it a day. Next time, do your sets with the bar at the beginning and then jump to 25 kilos instead of 22.5 kilos, or 55 pounds instead of 25 pounds or 50 pounds, and begin this progression. Hopefully you will get to 115 pounds or 55 kilos at the end. Then the following week, or whenever your low box squat day rolls around, you can begin with 30 kilos versus the previous 25, or 50 or 65 pounds versus the previous 55 pounds, and work up to something bigger. It goes on, and over a few sessions you can begin to throw in what we refer to as fluff exercises like leg curls or Romanian deadlifts or leg presses or split squats or whatever it is that you want after your main event work of low box squats gets done. Now at some point you will no longer be able to begin with 10 to 15% more than whatever you did last workout. This will mark the end of your honeymoon period with low box squats. Once you've reached a point where this type of progression no longer works, you can adopt a more tailor-made, aggressive progression to get stronger. What I've described right now is Eric Troy's honeymoon period progression, and it is one of the best ways to get your body super strong on any new lift. I hope I've answered your question, and thanks a lot for watching.